go. Alright. Good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Spyro Enter the Dragonfly, episode 3? Yeah, episode 3. Today we will be conquering the Monkey Monastery and what was it now? The Thieves' Den, aka the aka the oh shoot, the last level that I saw was a little boy. I'm a tired wrench, but nobody's here yet. Good, nobody heard that. Nobody out there knows I'm a tired wrench. Good, stay out. Hello again for a brief moment, Bianca. Okay, let's get back into the groove. We've got inverted, horizontal control. This is how I charge. This is how I head bash, and if I am flying, how I do that. Great, I got this. Oh, I don't got this. Ugh. I should really rejigger this. Hold on, this is plain breath, that's fine. This is the look around button, but well, it's too late, I can't rejigger anything. I'm not doing that on stream. Oh goodness, oh goodness, no one's here yet, right? Okay, good. Jeepers creepers. That was harder than it had to be. And this changes my breath, right? Okay. Good. Alright, we're ready for a successful outing. I say, if I'm gonna keep going with 3D platformers, I'm gonna need to move away from the SNES, what's this called? The 8-bit do SM30 Pro is the controller that I use. It's pretty good for these legitimate games that I play. These legitimate copies of games that I run on their original hardware. That was really too close for comfort. Alright. The Monkey Monastery's up here, and the Thieves' Den is down there, as it should be. Oops. I always kind of... This theme's sort of memorable for me. Anyway. Alright, that looked good. Heading to the Monkey Monastery. Welcome everybody. It's so good to see all of your smiling faces. It's a dead giveaway that I'm not playing this on original hardware. That little, like, dolphin saving thing. So, scuffed, as they say. Next time I'll crop that out. I don't know, if I ever make it big, I'm gonna have to crop that kind of stuff out. Or play stuff on the original hardware. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Hello, monkey.
Those unbalanced riptards have invaded our sacred monastery. Of course, we practice divine compassion, so we really can't get involved in anything violent.
Dang. I feel that. Hey, it's just like the opening of... Oh, there. A little too big to charge. But that reminds me of the Colossus level opening. Oh, we start with a guy right there. Hey, get back here.
Hey, it's Foamy!
Hello, Foamy. This reminds me of the start of the Colossus level in Spyro 2. Is that a distant microphone test I just heard? Oh my gosh, it's one of the... It's one of the frozen yetis we'll meet later. You were totally in a... You look like the little creatures in Jack and Daxter, actually. In that game-sized level. Oh, a great, powerful, mighty dragon. You usually can't. Oh, there's a little dragonfly back there. It sounds like a little cockroach flipping around. Oh, I remember you from my strategy guide. The special shell case that sort of themed like the Island Luau level. They must not have been able to make a unique chest for this game. I mean, for this level. I think my brain was trying to finish these companion sentence like that this game had to be rushed out the door. Can you run? Alright, you're kinda cute. I think you guys throw snowballs if I remember right. Yep. Check this out, I've got a defense against you. Yeah. I'll learn you. Get our well-earned gems and be on our way. Hello, Bartholomew.
Spyro, I know
That's
you've
how you
heard the
spell it.
Yeti are scary monsters, but we are peaceful, which is why we live here in this once peaceful realm. The true monsters are the Riptocs, and they've taken my kind and imprisoned them in the ice. Can you save the 5 Yeti with your flame breath?
We certainly can, because I unlocked that by being born. Actually, in Legend of Spyro: A New Beginning, you do not start with fire breath. You get it soon enough. You get it in like the tutorial prologue thing, happenstance. But you do not start the game with like the inherent. That is terrifying. Ability to breathe fire. The ability that he gave all of his little dragonoid creatures. And also in the Legend of Spyro series it uses, now this is what I didn't like as a little kid, and it makes sense from a balancing gameplay standpoint, but your breath uses an MP meter in that game. Like, firing fire is like casting a spell. Are you invulnerable to... Oh. I didn't realize that. He's armored. But in the Legend of Spyro series, you have an MP meter that you can't cast your like breath attacks if you don't have any magic. And it's weird, because I mean, Spyro's a cute little 3D platformer, you know? Of course you can just breathe fire whenever you want. It's just one of your moves. But that game has like a whole Devil May Cry-ish combo system and whatever. It's very combat oriented, so that was like a balancing thing that they did. Hello, Mr. Monkey. Get it? Monkey?
Greetings, young dragon.
Brother
I
Richie.
believe the turret behind you could be a very useful weapon for you to use on your quest. We'll use it for our annual Snowball War. Oh, it's quite an event. Although we are a non-violent people, we do have our vices. Perhaps you might want to glide over there and try it out.
Thank you for explaining why you have that as a peace-loving nation. As a nation of peace. Tell me Cusco's dead. I need to hear these words. Damn, that's not a snowball. Can I nail this guy? Nah, goes over his head. Just like the joke. Do we have anything else left? Like, can I blast the Yeti out of his ice? No, okay. Right. Let's take off, dare I say. Don't worry about Bartholomew's brother, I'm coming.
Well, I like the cold, but I don't like it that much.
That's cute. Okay, bye. You look like the critical path. We're gonna skedaddle over here. We just unlocked something in this direction. I didn't come with my talking points today. We're gonna let the game carry us conversationally. And my young, pliable, adaptive brain. And my sword. Warriors. I'm so glad no one was here to hear me say that. We're Mariox! That's what he goes like. What the hell did you go? Hey, come back here. Your name's Holly.
Hey, it's Holly.
There we go. Tony Robbins. I think I already ran this way. You can get a good little skate going if you swivel left and right. There you go. What a peaceful icy world. It's amazing how you can lose the gems in plain sight in this game. Great pains were taken in the original trilogy to make sure that like you just couldn't miss a gem visually. There was always like a twinkle or some expression to make it like obvious that there was a presence there no matter how far away you are. Even with the cool like positional texture loading system, I'm gonna call it positional texture loading system. I go like this. Alright. Just a little bit. There you go. Now we're going to be using that a lot in Thieves' Den, so I didn't remember these Riptocs requiring Reflect to kill them. But the only other enemy that needs you to reflect a projectile in order to kill it are the wizards. They're just invulnerable to fire breath because they're wizards. They don't really have any like reasoning. Like these Riptocs can't be flamed because they're wearing armor. That's like always kind of been the call sign of I can't be affected by fire in Spyro games. Is if the enemy has like armor. And it made a lot of sense in the PS1 era when they couldn't like render a lot of detail, right? On like each character model was like fairly simple. What guy? Oh. Oh. Oh, did I freeze him? You're kidding me. I froze this guy, so... But I went in the interaction
These
range.
flying rip-tops are a menace!
Yeah, sure, let me... That wasn't fair. That stupid donk sound effect. Oh, hello, welcome, Lord Bobbers. Welcome, Frankie. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm so glad you picked now and not like 10 seconds ago to join. There you go. Gotta use a well-timed parry to take care of those guys. Oh. You did. I see. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to call a surprise witness. The ghost that never lies. Ghost that never lies. Did you witness the events that transpired 1 minute ago? You did! And would you be able to point to the fool who fell for them? To the center of the joke? You would! Would you kindly? Don't point at me, jackass. There you go. I know how much Frankie likes ambiance when she's working on her doodles and whatnot while watching my streams. These shots are for you. I know I'm supposed to use these turrets to take out these. Oh, there's a turret down there. Okay. I think I just needed to knock that out. Alright. Let me go take care of that monkey's bird problem. Or this bird's monkey problem. I'll try and land my shots so you don't have to listen to the sound effect too much longer. Okay, I swear I'm actually trying now. There we go. There we go. Hey, Sparks. Thank you.
Hey, it's Gaku.
Thank you. I would have been very confused if my activities spawned the congratulatory Dragonfly. Again. Without context. The deed isn't worth it without my congratulatory Dragonfly. I'm glad you feel the same way, Bob. I just wanted to peek. Okay. I suppose I have to go that way. Okay, fire breath, good. Oh no. Are you doing the from Colossus? Oh yeah, it is like sort of like a voice clip. So in Spyro 2, there are these monks on the level Colossus.
Hello, Spyro. I made this rocket for a fireworks display, but I can't seem to light it. Please tell me, can you use your flame breath to light the fuse?
Sure. And the line goes, so he's like doing a, that's cute. I'm sure like a good few people that worked on this like played the original games. Just as I'm sure they love game design.
Ouch!
Game design is my passion. Okay, well, let's hit the minigame. Pay no attention to the directory of my save file and the hint at what my true name is. Because it's Conra is short for Wrench the Wrench. Wait, this leaves the level? I thought that was a minigame portal. Oh, fuck. Constantinople? Actually, it's short for Congratulatory Dragonfly. Hey, that's nobody's business, but the Turks. Oh, please, is that a shortcut, maybe? This door might open. No, the shortcut was further down the hallway that I, like, figured was a... what's the term? Non-critical path? I don't know. Auxiliary path? Well, that's okay. We can make short work of the level up to that point. Hi, Bartholomew. Alright, we're getting back to the bonk zone. Spyro levels are really short once you're just going through them. It's good that there isn't that much more to it though, because like you have to, if you're going for 100%, you're collecting a good several hundred gems from the area. So you don't want the geography to be too big. It's like just big enough to be like an experience and create a setting for you to play around in, and a believable setting. This feels like a vertical slice of the monk world. Alright. Back down here where it all began. Let me go up here. Only my fire breath can breed this beast.
Those tricky rip tops caught me off guard, Spyro. Many thanks for your help.
You're welcome for my help. Did you enjoy the season of Fire/Ice games on GBA? I wonder if I can reach that. Is this what I'm meant to be doing? Yes! That was tricky.
It's a good thing you came along when you did, Dragon.
They were okay. That's how I felt. As someone who likes Spyro, right, who's like partial to the character, and like was a little kid with infinite patience, I distinctly do remember the season. I only played Season of Flame myself. It actually, that cartridge, I took very good care of my games, Bonbon can attest to it, but the cartridge for Season of Flame got in the washer in the laundry machine by somehow. Somehow, and by somehow I mean it was in my pocket and my mom washed the pants. But it's funny, like I still have my cartridge and it still works too. It didn't break, but yeah, the label's all screwed. Anyway, that's like that's my special laundry machine cartridge. So I guess thank goodness it didn't happen to his CD, but I wouldn't carry a CD in my pocket anyway. Oh, let's see. Oh, it happened to your Pokemon Gold cartridge. I'm so sorry. They're like, even if it died though, with the batteries that they used for the real-time clock, like every, outside of a few, like, all of those cartridges are dead anyway. Like, it's cool that you still have the physical cartridge, question mark, ... question mark. Because that's really, the value in those cartridges is the, like, having it nowadays, like, physically just in your hands.
Cheerio, Spyro.
And you can replace the
That's a good
batteries, that's
dragon.
right. But that's... You can replace the batteries, and you can get, like, someone that has, or one of these for yourself, has one of those, like, star screwdrivers that you need to open it. But... I think at this point I'd rather, like, keep... Just get got by the little dragonfly. I think at this point I'd rather just, like, not pop the seal on one of those. I'd rather just pay the $10 for the... Is that the one that I need? $10 for the eShop version. At this point, like, the replacement batteries from the, like, first few that were done are probably starting to die. If the replacement batteries have the same lifespan, I don't know. Oh wait, I meant to be back up there. There were some crates. What was I thinking? Well, time for my revenge. Gonna get you, little guy. Oh god, it's so difficult. This isn't fun doing that
Hey, it's
part.
Damsel.
Aww, she was distressed. Yeah, I'm with you. Collecting retro games, I had like the majority of my like weird game collection outside of like my actual just accumulating games over childhood. My biggest stint of like buying old games was like around 2010 to 2014. That's like the period in my life where I was like kind of hunting for used games. Just like anything really, like Haunting Ground, when I knew that that was like a cult classic sort of thing that I missed out on, I grabbed a PS2 copy of that. I've got Twin Snakes for GameCube, Cubivore, but that I actually just had. I liked that game as a kid. But anyway, all the retro game collecting happened in like 2010, 2014, and they were a bit cheaper, I'd say. They were still more expensive than when they came out, some of the big ticket items, but nowhere near today. Like, I mean, Earthbound was still expensive back then, like $500, but it was like a... Nowadays it's even worse from what I can tell, and I'm a little bit less interested in having a living collection, and it's more cost prohibitive now than before, so I don't know. But yeah, I'm with you. It's a little expensive. I would like to have all those.
Welcome to our ancient slide, Spyro.
It's also something
Get to the
that
bottom before
I'm still at the
time
point in my
runs
life where I'm like
Sliding
moving around
between
places,
times will give you more
so to like
time.
transport
If you
a
can make it to the bottom
collection.
in time, I'll have a special
I always get
prize
nervous
for you.
even thinking about whenever I have to move all my stuff in the first place. Just thinking about that, but more.
Ride the slide.
I would like to ride the slide. Oh, I love my little Dreamcast. My Dreamcast can't read game discs anymore if it's right side up. I have to do the trick where you flip it upside down. The like whatever, the mechanism's like too weak to spin the disc without the benefit of gravity. I found out that was like a widespread issue, but it's so funny to fix it, just flip the console upside down. Minus the lens. But for the Dreamcast, I don't have many games for it. I've got Chicken Run, that which I didn't like. And
Hey,
Power
riding the
Stone,
slide.
and a copy of
Would you like to try our peaceful slide again?
lower your volume just for this. Just for this level, because music got picked up here. Oh, okay, good. You saw that. You noticed that too. Yeah, it was kind of making me yell, and I don't want to do that. I also don't want to blow out headphone users' ears. More than a minute, I already. I didn't play that. Not going for that one. Hopefully this is a little better. It's challenging. Yeah, there you go. Is there a bonus Dragonfly? Getting down there. 16 seconds to spare.
Very impressive slide.
Oh
work.
yeah, you didn't know
Here,
about the Dreamcast.
I found this dragonfly
thing.
wandering around
Yeah,
down
this is
here.
like some weird mechanical failure with I have a good few of the optical readers. I guess I wouldn't call it an outright. I don't really know what to call it. I wouldn't call it an outright failure because it's still, oh my god, it spins, but it just can't do it fast enough to read the disc. Without being upside down.
Hey, it's cute.
I love the VMUs too. I actually never had one of the VMU units, and that was like, what a cool, stupid gimmick for a console to have. We could only come from that time. Little memory cards that also functioned as weird mobile versions of the games. That was the original Pokewalker. That could have been a Pokewalker thing. Spyro, the monk didn't tell you about the second challenge. It's a bit harder, but there's a great prize.
Would you like to...
Alright, let's do it. Peaceful slide. Did my lowering the volume help at all, by the way? Oh no, I killed him. Oh no, he's okay. I don't know what just happened, but this one of the penguins like flipped through the ground on my end. But I know that the game's rendering like a little bit better. What the hell am I saying? I know the performance is a little bit more buttery on the straight side. I watched a VOD the other day and like noticed that it's like a crispy, buttery smooth 60 frames per second. I think. My eyes think. Big video game output, but it's weird because on my side, like pre-video encoding, it's like kind of a jittery, unstable 40. I don't know. Unstable 20 some odd to 40 some odd. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. I got it.
Very impressive slide work. Here, I found this dragon...
Let's get the hell out of here.
Hey, it's dancing.
Dancer.
You can all... Would you like to...
I find it calming after a hard day of meditation. Alright, music back up. But yeah, back to the topic of Spyro Season of Flame. I didn't like them very much. You know what I super duper wanted? Spyro Orange. I didn't get it though. But that was it was a legendarily bad game along with Spyro Crash Purple, so I guess I didn't miss out. But yeah, I already wasn't really a fan of like isometric platformers. I'm still not. Like isometric
Hey, it's Shadow.
RPGs and action games, like fine, but or whatever you want, like to put in, but like a platformer, especially where like emphasis on platforming around, not really. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, you know what? I hate isometric games. The only good isometric game they ever made was Pokemon Conquest: Nobunaga's Ambition. And fuck Tactics Ogre too. How do I get up there, I wonder?
Wow.
You're welcome. Can you tell me how to get up to here? Do I need to ride that whirlwind and go to the right? Jeepers, your range is big. The button to look in first, second person is the same button as to talk down. Up there. Maybe I can glide around. I think that's what I have to do. Just get back there. Yeah, isometric games just don't feel good. It's cool that they were doing their best to make a 3D environment in the Game Boy Advance. Asterisk Sin the Lost Vikings or whatever, the weird Viking game, managed to actually do 3D. It didn't look great, it didn't look good on the Game Boy Advance. That's a very impressive, like, go look up like 3D games on the Game Boy Advance. You'll see some interesting games. You can find some on YouTube. There's this one that I can't remember the actual name of right now. It involved Vikings, and it was like a honest to god, like a sort of 3D game with a very short draw distance and funny walking animations. Or it might be like, I'm remembering like old footage of, I'm remembering old memories, so maybe I'm thinking of, oh yeah, there is a little platform. There you go. Spyro games love to do that stuff. Might have just been like some fancy billboarding and stuff. I don't know. Shinji can hop in and tell me that it's not like actual 3D because technically it's blah 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 blah. But I guess isometric works for arcadey shooter games, but if I don't, yeah. That's the thing is like people talk about how like whenever Tactics Ogre comes up, I'm glad someone else feels this way. And while we're at it, Fire Emblem is not an isometric game, but it is a top-down. It takes a lot to get me to, for some reason, it takes a lot to get me to enjoy those like either top-down or isometric like experiences. Wait, no, I'm knocking out all RPGs when I say that. Let's round this one back to isometric. I don't know. It takes a lot to get me to like. I'll nod and listen and say, yeah, I like top-down games. That was messed up of me to say. And I didn't mean that. But isometric specifically, I just kind of got like on a horsey wagon and I was playing Spyro. My head wasn't in the right place. I like a lot of top-down games. He says that. Oh god, I sound like Chris Pratt. No, I swear I do like top-down games. I've played them, I can't think of any right now.
Vectors to destroy the monastery. Do you think you can destroy all the Riptop factories with this Spitfire plane? Destroy.
I sincerely am trying to think of like a top-down game, and now I keep thinking of isometric games. Like Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood is not really isometric. It's top-down. Sonic Battle for the Game Boy Advance was an isometric fighting game. I don't remember how to fly the Spitfire, but I remember this challenge is easy. What are your favorite top-down games? There we go. The machine guns are semi-auto on this. take up the factories. These rip dogs are very industrialized. I like the wiggly wobbly wings on this one. But yeah. But I don't know, there's something about isometric games that just feels... I don't want to say ugly, it just feels not good to play. Like, I get the idea, but I guess that's all I have to say about it. They don't feel good to play. I like these bug statues. No matter how much you try and tune them.
Great job, Spyro. Here.
Hey, it's John.
The Riptocs just keep rebuilding their factories, so feel free to go destroy them anytime you like. Destroy...
Good.
Okay.
I can think a little clearer when like loud minigame music isn't blaring in my ear. I'm so sorry, that was like the same situation as the last slide level and I didn't turn down the volume. I'm gonna enter the options right when we get to the level proper and I'll lower the music volume. Having a harder time listening to like the regular levels theme music is worth more than me forgetting to like lower the volume for the minigames and having that for like 2 minutes of ear torture. There we go. Save the game too while we're at it. I would like to save the game, and I would like to override. Thank you. Alright. There's gotta be more than just this, right? There must be more to life. There we go. Did I already... No. Alright, the final Yeti. And I got all the gems in the level. Alright.
Whoa, what happened? I feel like an iced lolly. Did those Riptocs put me on ice? Egads! Thank you, Spyro.
Egads! Goodness gracious, and gosh. I think that's all of the Yetis. We gotta go return to Bartholomew. Oh, and we have to... wait... I got the key to the chest. Oh, I thought it would have gems in it. It's probably got a dragonfly. That's how I got all 900 gems without opening that chest yet. I gotta open the chest. Jeepers, Harry. Get out of here. Oh, whoa! I got a little scared. Aw, Spyro on ice. This is Chet You Betcha saying, I lied. There were actually no tickets left to Crash Nebula on ice.
Thank you, Spyro. The Yeti will always welcome you with open arms.
Just remember the text that Bonbon's sister sent her when
Hey, it's Jewelwing.
she was watching Toast. I think she mentioned it to the servers. You may already know about this. but like, just getting a text saying, I didn't know he was disabled, I'm sorry. Because like, they saw him walk for the first time. It's really pitiful, honestly. I wish it was like an operable thing. He's not like in pain or anything though, and I recently saw a video of a really fucked up bearded dragon on YouTube. I mean, not fucked up, like, he's fine. The bearded dragon in question is fine. And
Hey, it's young.
is being rehabilitated and has proper care. But it was a previously neglected bearded dragon that had like 2 humps in its back, and it's much more broken than Toast. So that made me feel a little better about Toast. Oops. This is a rough conversation I'm getting myself into. But it's so funny, like, when he walks, his, like, body he kind of twists his lower half of his torso to, like, get, I don't know. It looks like he's digging through the ground like a Steelix, or trying to, like, rotate the middle of his body like Sardonyx in Steven Universe. Sardonyx? That's probably right. The bucktooth British cinnamon red fusion of Pearl and the fusion of the Pearl and Garnet. Alright, Monkey Monastery complete. That's a really good feeling. That's one less level that we have to backtrack to. And we're kind of short on those. We've got a good few levels that we're gonna have to check out again. Like the dragon. Well, we're missing a gem somewhere in our home. Yeah. I already checked underwater. I don't know where that could be. Crop Circle Country, we're missing a whole challenge's worth of dragonflies. I don't know what portal I missed. Luau Island, we're missing gems, a good few of them again. Cloud 9, we're missing gems, and dragonflies, that's another, like, barely completed level. Oh, Honey Marsh, I didn't realize we completed last time, that's great. We don't have to go back there. Alright. Any Uzis. Yeah, bro is trying to slither like a snake. Oh my god, I did it again. If you press the B button while you're in the Atlas, it, like, leaves the game. That's exactly how it is. He's trying to slither around like a snake. He's trying to, like, use his body muscles to... I mean, we've all tried to do that, I guess. So... can't fault him. Oh, wait a minute. I thought... it is a fast travel. Okay, let's go to Crop Circle Country really quick. See if we can't find that, like, thing that I missed. Wait. That didn't work. I thought it was a fast travel or the... oh. Oh my god. Press B button to warp to level. It says it in words up at the top. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. No, it's not alright. I can't do Quagmire. You shouldn't have done that. This guy's a freak. Farmer John. Let's see. Don't need to mind the Riptox so much. Oh gosh, I love the sound design in old Spyro games. I really should just play those on stream. I will. I'm gonna get like a proper DualShock 2. Not DualShock 2 specifically, I mean like a proper DualShock as well. Can I turn this on? Is that the missing piece? That's what I need to do. I need to chase down the mothership with the little... That's the objective I'm missing. This was like the coolest level to me when I was a little kid. I remember thinking like Crop Circle Country is freaking cool. Oh, and I have to do something with the cow, don't I? I think. God. You want your cows back, right?
Thanks for freeing the cows. You think you can go get them and move them back here?
Okay. Yeah. Huh. This feels like a level that I was like not going to be able to do in the first go around because these cows weren't here. Oh, wait a minute, I don't remember these cows being here. And he still had a gem in him. That's where all the missing gems are. I didn't kill all the enemies the first go around. Silly me. Because these guys are threatening.
Ouch!
Look at that mothership up there. There you go. And that's right, like I kind of dashed to the end because I was running low on health the first time through. Like I ignored a lot of the space cows and stuff. It's a difficult level enemies wise because you get the ranged opponents, and if you get hit once, you kind of get locked into an animation and get hit at least once more. I'm gonna say it.
I think I'm still missing some cat.
Okay. Yeah, I'll teach you. Let's find us a cow. Welcome, Crop Circle Country. Oh, there's a cow. Back to your back. There you go.
Way to go, Spyro!
All right. Hey, it's Cedric.
Hey, it's Cedric.
Oh, Cedric. He dies. In Spyro 4, I mean, in Harry Potter 4, the Goblet of Fire. Cedric. Thank you very much for joining tonight, Frankie. I appreciate it. I'm actually glad to get Crop Circle Country out of the way. I didn't really expect to do it tonight. I was gonna, like, kind of do Thieves' Den, and then do, like, a cleanup for what was likely to be the last stream of this game. I was gonna, like, do Thieves' Den tonight, and then clean up the levels before the final boss encounter in the next and last potentially stream. But I wasn't looking forward to crop circle country, so getting this out of the way feels good. There are plenty of hillbillies here. Here, let me show you. In case you missed our last interaction. I'll show you, I'll introduce you to Mr. Farmer Dean over here. Not really a hillbilly, he's just a farmer, but he looks like a hobgoblin.
It's the cheese. It's the cheese.
That's cute. They gave him like a unique dialogue instead of just "Thanks, Spyro." The shears, cheesed. It's the cheese. It's so stupid. I hope I can hit this guy with my electric breath. I hit this guy with my electric breath. I actually gotta launch out and make sure I pick up the gems these guys drop. I think we're heading to the last screen and there are a good amount of cows and enemies here. Here we freaking go. Fire. Oh, there was a hillbilly in the commercial for this game, actually. Let me take you back, way back to 2001/early 2002. You're watching cable, and the TV turns to like a sheep in a farm setting, and some shit's happening, and a weird render of Spyro appears on screen. He does some stuff, and it's cut with gameplay footage, and the big feature with this game was the multiple breaths. Besides Season of Fire and Season of Ice, I think this is the first game to have the breaths, and then Season of Fire and Ice came out after. I do think this is the very first one with multiple breaths. Besides the fairies, besides the temporary power-ups in Spyro 1 through 3. The song, the jingle that played during the commercial for Spyro Enter the Dragonfly goes, "Fire and ice, neither ain't so nice. Not to mention troubles with sparks and bubbles. Chickens on the run, frozen in their tracks. Hope that purple dragon don't come back. Don't come back." And then there's like a Spyro looks smugly at the camera, and like, Spyro the Dragon, Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. Available on PS2 this holiday. And there's a hillbilly in the commercial. So yeah, you can take that to the bank. Silo. I think once I have annihilated this ship, yeah. I think I already did that minigame over there, because I just got a Dragonfly, and the last Dragonfly is probably in the ship. Can I get up here? Nope. Uh-oh. There's a track. He's just out here, isn't he? There you go. Level is being much kinder to us in the next go around. Let's catch us a Dragonfly.
Hey, it's Flavi!
Ah, Flavi. He must have fallen out of the UFO. There just wasn't any real animation for it. And there's a barrel with a prize in it. Jeez, I think we're still missing some gemsies though. It's the cheese. Yeah. Well, shoot. I have like just about damn near everywhere, and I don't see any gems. How many am I missing? Gem 88, wow. Maybe I'm just missing one auspicious platform. Oh crap. Oh well, whatever. I wanted to leave. I think when you beat Ripto, you get access to the gem finder, which makes sparks point in a direction, like the nearest gem. It's kind of counterintuitive because I want to 100% the game before fighting Ripto, but I don't know. That might be how we have to do it if I sincerely can't find the gems. Maybe there's like a guide on how to find missing gems in Crop Circle Country that I can refer to. I just don't want to load into the minigames to look for them. And I don't think they're in the minigames anyway. Alright. Crop Circle Country, nice little detour, all mostly done. We got 2 dragonflies. And some gems. It feels like a less woefully incomplete level now. That's good. Heading off to Thieves' Den. I'm not looking forward to it. Honestly, Dinosaur Jungle seems kind of hard too. I love Spyro so much, and I'm so excited to show like this game to everyone, but like it'll be good to be done with it. Enter the Dragonfly is not like a winner entry. Such an interesting thing though, really. I'm thinking about doing like a pre-recorded video of like, I don't know, an informative pre-recorded video for this game. That would be fun to watch.
You did it! Wow! You're even shiftier than me! That's enough magic to make this carpet fly up and away! Hop aboard!
Yeah, you're shifty nifty. Yeah, right? I know, it's crazy. Oh, look, so this is a really cool level thematically. So yeah, those gem thieves, those are the kinds of gem thieves that were in Spyro 1 through 3. The ones that you have to chase. And now you go to like their home world as like a level in this game. It's like the coolest thing that they did. But it is this fucking guy. Also, fuck this level. The gems come to life and run away from you. You'll be able to tell because they don't have a glint to them. That was like, I remember, there's like a way to tell the fake gems apart. Oh, do I have to chase you down? Or can I talk to you? Oh no, he talks to me. Thank God. I don't have to chase them around.
The Riptalk wizards have turned our treasure into monsters! Can you do anything to help us?
God damn. I know, right? It's so mean for them. Look, there it is. There's one of the little... Shut up, Sparks. The gems grow feet and run away. Oh my god, it used that. It used that sound. Like laughing chipmunk or whatever. Jewel encrusted axe. It's insane. I remember like a gem running off the ledge in this level and not being able to get it. It's another thing that I hate. It's so mean for them to use like the original sound effects. Just having to hear that over and over. You're supposed to be able to reflect this back at him. Jeez. Okay. Getting closer. Oh god, this level's horrible. Why can't I hit you? I'm pretty sure it hit you. This is not riveting gameplay. Maybe there's something else I have to do, but I'm pretty sure you just had to reflect the magic back at them. I'm just missing? I'm just missing. Alright, well we get to do that 9 more times. Oh, this thing jumps up. Yeah, look at him. Look at him go. Back here. Oh my god, this level sucks already. Jeez. Little baby me couldn't take a... That's okay, we're gonna have fun. I'm not here to bitch about janky mechanics. If I was, who would listen? Bada bing, bada bing. Get that wizard out of this room. That sounded like the bats from the Scooby-Doo opening. The barrel looks so different from the not alive one. The Spyro games, I swear to gosh, are still playable today, honestly. If you missed out as a kid, the original 3, I definitely still recommend just acquiring them, playing them. I don't know, I'll probably visit Spyro 1 through 3 on stream. I like them too much to never... I like them too much to never stream them. I remember the summer where I got like... I got the first 3 games on the PS1 Retro Store for the PSP, and I played through like all 3 of them one summer. And this is like sort of recent memory too. That's like one of my favorite. There was like a picture of me floating around at Anime Week in Atlanta in my pajamas, like playing PSP, and I look so happy. And that's because I am so happy. I'm at my happiest. Love the PSP. Gotcha. First try. Stupid sound effect is so funny. They used that. Isn't like the same like weird stock sound effect they used for what happened in SpongeBob? Why is there like a frame where there's this like scary looking Norwegian girl or whatever crossing her eyes? She has like the pigtails, and it goes. Oh. It does that sound. It was like an old one. It's gonna bother me. Yeah, okay, good. I have no good way of like just describing that frame, but like you remember. I've been like watching SpongeBob for the last few months, and like I've definitely seen it again, and I remember like thinking that's when that happens. So it's definitely like weirdly doesn't match up with, I don't know. It's weirdly non-memorable what triggers that scene. Or that frame. Also in the original Spyro game, Sparks is... I knew it! I found your operation. Gotcha. In the original Spyro game, Sparks is way better and snappier at picking up gems. Like here, you can see I have to make a good like 3 laps around the room and really check. Oh, you little jerk. And really like check to make sure I picked up everything. Sparks is way more reliable in the first 3. He's like boom boom, I got all of them. In like one go. His problem here is like he has to travel to a gem, bring it back to you, and then go back out, and he's just not fast enough to like get more than 1 or 2 if you're moving at Spyro speed. In Spyro 2, Spyro 1 through 3, it's like, I don't know how to describe it. Sparks like kind of goes in a little loop. He'll like fly through a couple gems and they'll fly into you.
The wizard Riptalk has captured a dragonfly. Use your lightning
He
breath
just
to activate
moves
all
more
the triggers
nimbly.
and lower the wizard's tower.
Oh, yeah. Sorry you had to see that. That's what he does. He does that afterward. Hello, fancy French restaurant. I've got a naughty snail here who won't take a bath.
Enter the wizard's platform maze.
Alright, I'm entering the wizard's platform maze. Really? Was it racist or something? That's so funny. You know, it's funny that that episode almost got banned because I recall that episode having like more promotion than the other episodes. I remember him like calling the fancy French restaurant in like a promotion that Nickelodeon, like a bumper that Nickelodeon did. So it was like, you know, catch the new episode of SpongeBob, you know, this week, and there's like a cut to him like calling the fancy French restaurant. And then like they actually put a French dude on like the other side, like they animated, they did this whole thing where like half of the TV frame got like cut to a French guy. It's like, oh, that would be so funny, and then he just kind of explains how it would be cool for an episode to exist where Gary won't take a bath, and like they're just playing the original. They're just playing SpongeBob's dialogue, so he says like slow down. It's like you're speaking another language. It's just sort of like in response to like the chef mumbling about making an episode. Where the hell am I going? Oh. Oh, the girl was disturbing. That's so funny. Damn, imagine being that girl. It's so out of nowhere. I mean, that's the joke, but still, like... The phrase "goddamn" comes to mind. We've got to get to the center of the internet before Infirmon. It's so funny that the same sound effect got used for this game. I hope this works. Yep. Oh. This truly is a maze. He really is a battle droid. So funny. I think sound and smell are like the quickest senses to open causeways to ancient memories. Like, you hear a sound you haven't heard in like 20 years, and you're like, oh, what was that from again? That sound, I recognize that sound. Yeah. All maze-like. If you fall, you gotta restart this whole thing. Yay. An interesting little platform maze. I admire it. Yeah. Work with my camera. Do I have you in active mode? I wonder. I'll have to check that. Just be patient. Don't need to risk a difficult jump. No reason. Alright. Here he comes. I'll stop you. Or can I just talk to you? Well, the other ones are immune to fire. I didn't think that would work.
What skill? I can't believe you made it to the wizard.
What can I
Hey,
say?
it's Morpheus.
Oh my god, it's morphin' time?
Want to try the platform puzzle again?
No, I'm good.
Come back anytime.
I wonder what kind of kid... Okay, this harkens back to some stuff I was doing earlier, some research. But what kind of kid replays that? Like, that was kind of a slow, boring puzzle, and like, I get it. Games last longer for you as a kid. You're a little Native American. You use all parts of the game, right, to get your fun. Because you don't really have that many options, like, and you have a heavy, you can commit yourself to like one game. But I would use that time to like replay and run around the fun parts of levels and just kind of role play a little bit. I wouldn't do that platforming challenge again. I bet those devs were being cheeky. Well, like, they had to have also been having to find some sort of outlet. Because the working conditions when making this game were famously not good. Less famously than a game developed sort of near the time, Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth, that had a famously like cruel development cycle. But this is also like, this game is a story. It was the first game of like Big Red Button Studio. I'm thinking of the wrong studio, I swear. There's another studio that I'm mixing up with this one. But anyway, I do know the studio that made this game also shut its doors, like, at the end of development.
Hey, it's Charlie.
Like, I think people didn't even get their last paychecks. Like, this game barely made it out the door. And it's not necessarily the studio's fault. There's a lot of weird management stuff going on. Anywho. I was reading about network-attached storage today, and NASes, and kind of like looking at some comparison lists and stuff, because I was thinking about getting one for myself. And I ran into one from, like, I think Asus made it, or at least it was called, like, an Asus Tech, so I'm guessing it's Asus related, and it's marketed to gamers. And like that, just thinking of like what kind of person replays a platforming challenge like that for like no reason, made me think like what kind of person buys a network attached storage for gamers? Or what like... Oh, hey, that's the same gem that fell off the platform when I was a kid. Yeah, oh, okay, cool, it came back. Good. And I guess like it's optimized. I'm guessing maybe the transfer speeds are pretty good, or it's like, you know, more gigabits per second. Come back here. Oh, you little bitch. Anyway, it's just a NAS marketed to gamers. For, I guess, game streaming. Hopefully. Did I get you? No, they can't be good for gaming. It's like, they're not... The biggest problem people, like, kind of find with, like, budget NASs is, like, they're not really snappy enough to even fucking, like, perform media streaming in the first place, much less, like streaming files over a network and, like, serving clients. Like, I wouldn't try to run games on it. Like, why bother? Or I wouldn't, like, look to that technology to, like, I wouldn't be there and be like, I'll find a game system here to, stream to my NVIDIA Shield or whatever. Oh god, this is killing me. I want to go back and get that Dragonfly. I want to go back and get that Dragonfly. I want to get it. That was a headshot. Oh yeah, because... like, really, game streaming, you want low latency, and you don't really care as much about bandwidth, right? You just want more... You want, like, really fast, small packet transfers versus... Well, I'm thinking of networking for, like, multiplayer games. Not streaming games. I mean, all it is it's, like, live video encoding. It's like what I'm doing. Like, my computer is rendering, like, my graphics card is working hard to encode the output from my GameCube that's connected to the computer, my regular hardware, my original hardware that I'm playing with. My video card is capturing the output and encoding it and sending it to Twitch. But yeah, and also, like, it's the benefit of, like, you're not running, like, it's like an isolated thing. Like, it only does that. You can have it always on and stuff. Yeah, so I'm thinking of getting one just for that, and I understand I can use, like, an old laptop or something and accomplish the same thing because the server is just a computer, but running different stuff. Thank God. This guy was annoying, but I don't want to. I want something like new and shiny and like build for it and kind of like a nice form factor. And I don't really feel like building like making a cool mini ATX build from scratch. I just don't. So I'm thinking about just buying like a Synology, one that comes with like nice software and stuff that makes it easy. Works out of the box and all that. I want to run AdGuard DNS and Jellyfin on it, and I want to like post some video stuff. I also want to like have my PDF collection, my like ebook collection in one place. I'm also looking at Calibre, was it? I think it's Calibre is the book media server software. And I want Jellyfin, Calibre, or the Jellyfin ebook plugin, and depending on which, I'll try both of them and see what I like better. And AdGuard DNS. I want to run all those in one like little box. I want it to be nice. You can just get a new mini PC off of Amazon. Yeah, I could. I'm gonna do like a price check, you know, like again, I do just kind of like the idea of it'll feel good to have the little dedicated like box built with like one purpose in mind, so, but I mean if I can get comparable, which I can, because NASA's are basically shitty computers. They're shitty computers, but they... Yeah. You're right, I could probably get like a mini desktop, like those like Dells that schools buy. Yeah. I'll see, I'm gonna be looking. It's just if I can get like a backed, like one for a similar price, or at most like $50 more than like a comparable mini PC, I'm just gonna get it. Like, I don't want to throw money away, but I'm willing to spend a little extra just for, I don't know, it feels good to, it just feels good. If I still had like one of my old laptops, I'd probably just use that. But also I want to be able to, like, I want to use it as a like large storage thing too. Like I want to have multiple hard drives, and I don't, like a mini Dell desktop or whatever, I don't know if they're gonna, I don't even know how many SATA ports they're even gonna have.
You know, if I could swim, I'd dive under that
How
water
much
and press the
physical
switch
space
to open
there'll
that
be
door up there.
in the chassis to like mount more than, I don't know, 2 hard drives. I would love to get like 3 to 4 decently spaced hard drives, like new RAID 5, and like just use one as the have like the failure of one, you know what I'm talking about. Think centers, this is why I started mumbling about this stuff. I'm sorry, I used you. I just wanted you to say, I totally wanted you to jump in and start talking about this stuff, because I was sure you knew more about it than me. Okay, Lenovo Think Center, I will use that.
Unfortunately, I forgot my water wings again.
My water wings, again.
Watch out for the...
Watch out for the pool cleaner, it's dangerous, okay. Okay, Lenovo Think Centers. That's another thing I was considering, is just getting it used, because, like, I bet I can get lucky and find or end up with, like, a used thing that someone bought because they were thinking about it and then was lazy and regretted. I'm hoping I can find a really, really, really good case of buyer's remorse. And save, like, off of a lot of money for a barely used thing. What is the pool cleaner? It's so cute that thieves have a pool. Yeah, but space is also a concern for me. So again, like, we're in like a little apartment. I don't really want, I know this sounds like vain, but when it comes to like moving it too, I have like enough in my life that is like a thing connected to another thing, right? So if I'm moving my PC setup like that I've got right here, I would have to move the desktop, unplug all the wires, pack the 2 monitors, pack the monitor arm, pack all the peripherals. So if this new like piece of technology that I'm adding to my life can like just be a box with like minimal cables going into it, that would make me, that like has value to me. See, like, not having a separate housing would be a boon. Obviously, there's a limit to that. Like, if you approached me with, like, something with comparable a setup with comparable specs and said this thing that uses a separate housing is $200 cheaper than the other thing, sure, I'll take the inconvenience when I have to move it, like moving 2 things. Sounds like I want to pull out a good cabinet. I mean, whatever will have enough dedicated land for my Minecraft server. Whatever will have, whatever amount of space will house that. Hello. Thief key. Yeah, I'm actually feeling particularly ostentatious. I want this thing to take up a room, and I want it to double as a rat cage. I want to breed dwarf hamsters. It's supposed to be the cool cleaner that he was saying was dangerous. Oh, I was supposed to press the button that was down there. Wait, let's walk this back. These were buttons, not weird drains. There we go. Oh my god, I want that too. I mean, like, look, if I owned a house that I knew I was gonna be spending, like, the rest of my, like, life in, or at least a good chunk of it, and I could really, let's say, in big air quotes around this, move in, then I would totally dedicate, like, a room and get, like, a server rack and bolt them all on there. Pick up some, like, my work and pretty much everyone else's work, like, is always, like, shifting crap in IT around, and they're, like, giving away spare bays and old bays and stuff. That would be great. I have a friend that runs his Plex server off of like, a deal like that. His company was, like, getting rid of a bunch of shit. So he, for a bargain, got, like, a bunch of racks and rack accessories. And yeah, I would love to, like, set up a whole cabinet and do that, and sip marshmallows and whatever in the winter. But I also live in Florida. I have less of a need for that. It sounds comfy though. Yeah, I would love, like, a little rolly cabinet. What about a cabinet that rolls? Oh, really? That's really cool. You should just do it. Oh, I understand. You've got all of your AV your, like, music equipment too. I was just today you said that you love collecting, like, just shit. So I don't know. Uh-oh. Did that gem fall down here? Hunting gems on this level sucks. Yeah, okay. I suppose it's not going anywhere. Like, would you grab it if... There it is, there's that gem. Would you grab it if they, like, informed you that they were actually going to get rid of it finally? I suppose you could, have you ever considered just renting, getting, like, what's the word? What the hell am I thinking of? Climate-controlled storage. I don't know what your options are in your area, but, like, way back in the day, I got some... to the storage unit for, like, 20... It was really cheap. It's like 20 bucks a month, and it was, like, climate-controlled and everything. Yeah, storage locker rental. And, like, U-Haul, what's it called? The orange one that everyone uses? U-Haul no, but not public storage. They're kind of a ripoff. But yeah. Oh no, I just mean, like, to hold on to that stuff. Like, you wouldn't be able to use it there. But just, like, hold it and keep it safe until you're ready to have it. U-Haul itself isn't a rip-off unless you don't pay attention, and, like, unless either you pay attention or you end up with one of those horror stories. But I understand that U-Haul is, like, just a franchising thing, so you can get a shitty one, or a good one. I meant public storage. I just got them confused because public storage uses like orange and a lot of its logoing, just like U-Haul. So yeah, no, I didn't mean U-Haul was a scam when I said that. I mean, it can't be a scam, just like any other. Again. If you like don't fill up the gas to where it was when you picked it up, they'll charge you way more than the gas is worth. But like you can avoid those charges. No, U-Haul fucking bloats, dude. They're absolute scum. Use it at that room, and the electric bill will give my parents a reason to execute me. How much? Oh, you know what? I kind of don't know a lot about this. I know, of course, the equipment that I use draws power, right? And like, what does it translate to actually? Like running a cabinet like that off of your home, just hookup. It's just U-Haul will like, its locations are often like, I think they're franchised because the U-Haul location that was in my hometown that like honestly never did me wrong, but I also paid careful attention to the fine print, was actually like hooked up to a gas station. Or like it was weird, like it was a convenience store and there wasn't like a proper U-Haul employee. There were just some U-Haul trucks parked outside and I would have to like go up to the front counter and the guy got on the phone and called somebody to like check out the truck that was parked outside. It was weird. It was sort of like the Mr. Beast burger thing. The, like virtual storefront for U-Haul. Mine has a 750 watt, so you're right. You're about right. Ah yes, a 750 watt for my GTX 1070 and single hard drive and solid state.
Hey, it's Martin.
Actually, I don't have a hard drive anymore. I just have an M2 and a solid state drive. SATA. The desktop computers know how to use power efficiently, can throttle to not use it anywhere near that much. Yeah, even like Task Manager has like a hook and has a finger on the temps and power draw. Now imagine 5 of your computers running and using that full set of... Oh! That sucks just for listening to requests. Because like the server wouldn't really be... If it's a media server, it's not really doing anything until like someone connects and is like, hey, stream video to me. I guess it has to be awake to an extent to be listening for those, but... Damn, really? Yeah, I remember the cabinets, and in my high school PC repair class, we got sent out to like do, I don't know what would happen, like they were in these closets, and there'd be like these nightmare racks of like 100 yellow Ethernet cables all bundled up together, plugging into different ports and whatnot. And sometimes like we'd have to unplug and replug one in because like a classroom lost internet. But yeah, those were... I can imagine the power draw on those things was pretty bad. It was hot in there too. I mean, all that heat comes from energy use. Ah. That's funny. Okay. So it's significant. You could see... Would you say... Okay, let's say a consumer... NAS that you bought, like, okay, a server, not a DIY desktop, but like the thing that I was talking about earlier, like a Synology consumer grade, like network attached storage with like 4 bays. Would that, like, I don't know, cost $5 a month? Like that thing plugged in would add $5 to your electric bill, you think? My network switch idles at 120 watts and all it does is Alright, just a bunch of doors. Okay. Oh my god, I remember. Did you ever have to play with Cisco Packet Tracer? Have you ever had to play with that? It's kind of a cool skill on its own. That's like a video game. Aw, yeah. I did Network Plus way back, like 2012, so A Plus and Network Plus. Have fun. I had to do it for a class too, but I don't know. There's something weirdly relaxing about Cisco Packet Tracer. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm like wandering around this area. Just like it's a little weird, and I don't want to miss any gems. Like that one down there.
Hey, it's Atsumi!
I assume. This is kind of cute. Do I have a way down that isn't death? I don't think this goes anywhere good. This waterfall. Am I going to die here? Was I? Okay. Yeah, my school had this cool thing where you signed up for, it wasn't a class, like it didn't count as like credits or anything, but there was this cool Network Plus certification course that got added onto your you know, web courses. You know, like I think every college uses this shit, like the web courses class management system. It got added on as like its own module thingy, and it was like a Network Plus training course, so they give me like all the training and like gave me the keys to the network certification, and it was like $90. It was really cheap. Where the hell am I? Oh god, I'm hopelessly lost. Yeah, that was like worth it, because I was like, it was like cheaper than paying for a key to take the exam outright, and I also got like the course, you know. Okay, Alice's progress. I've had enough of this world. I am fed up with this world. Ooh, discount vouchers. I will always feel bad about this. The PC repair class that I took, the guy was really cool that ran it. He was the school's IT admin, and he like elected to have this course, to teach this course to kids. It was just PC repair. He also like kind of got a program together for us to get free A+ certification textbooks, and he hosted like a class like after school. It was like a club basically, where for like a couple months after school we'd go to his room and like have a class basically about A+
Did you drop
and
this?
get homework for it and everything. and it was all to prepare us for the A+ certification.
Hey, it's
And
Mickey.
I was there, I was graduating the year that he introduced it, so he couldn't really get the exam together for us that semester, that spring, and the idea was just for the people who were not seniors would just come back in fall and take the test. And spend the summer sort of preparing for it, and me, I could come back and do it, even though I wasn't going to school anymore there. And I just never replied, like, life kind of got busy, and I didn't go back and do it with them. And I still had the book too, and then I didn't reply, like, or really get back. I didn't come back for a little while. And then, like, so much time passed that I was embarrassed to, like, go back and give them back the book and everything, and, like, it never came up. So, I've had this book for years. And the knowledge in my brain. Yeah. That was... I feel bad. I wouldn't do that again, but I was kind of dumb. And, like, I did that a lot. I do, like, the not do something for, like, long enough and then feel embarrassed. So then I just, like, ultimate super didn't do it. But, like, looking back, it's so cool that he, like, arranged for that to happen in the first place. Oh, shut up. Can I restart? Oh, okay, I guess I can just try my best. What? Damn, what happened? They all fell off. Oh my god, wait, I'm still going? Where the hell? Oh. This all sucks. What happened to all those shiny-brained, hopeful for the future level 1s? Aw, it sucks. I cared a lot about it. Like, he was like my favorite teacher, and I put teacher in air quotes because he actually wasn't like a certified teacher. The class had an actual teacher's name on it as the professor, but we reported to the IT administrator because they didn't really have a teaching degree. That was the arrangement that they had. And like for senior week, when like you do a bunch of cool senior only activities, like there was like a day where we swapped places with the teacher. Like you dress like them and pretend to be them and teach the class for a day instead of going to class yourself. Like I did that, like he let me do that for his class. That was really cool of him. So like, and I did attend all of those like classes after school. Like I knew what the subject matter was going to be. I cared about the subject. Yeah, I looked up. It's been too long. I looked up his name like recently, like in the last couple of years, like on the school directory. But like he's absolutely like not there anymore. Schools have gotten way worse like in the last 5 to 10 years. Like people will always be saying that school, like anything is like worse than it was 10 years ago. And like sure, you could even argue that it's been a steady decline, but like it was rapid in the last 5 to 10 years. Like if you didn't want to be a teacher before because the pay was crappy and kids kind of sucked, like you especially don't too now, because not only do the kids suck, they're also dangerous. More so. So anyway, I'm happy for him if he's not still at it.
Ouch!
Alright, we're not repeating mistakes of the past. Let's... That's a leap of faith! Okay, here we go. There we are. A third-party place that I guess some districts have to deal with or something. It was the county career center. Oh yeah, I've heard of other schools like having to outsource their AT. I think that's pretty commonplace now.
Hey, it's Marta.
Absolutely. Oh, Marta. Alright. How's that sound again? Hey, buddy. Did I already talk to you?
Well, if you drop any more of those little bugs around here, I'll be sure to send them your way.
That's awfully nice of you for a thief. I'm gonna go down this staircase. Might be some more stuff. I think I got rid of all the dino wizards, right? Oh, here we go, yeah. Behold, gentlemen!
Ouch!
Behold, the rest of the level. Got this weird echoey laughter. We didn't have an after-school class thing for A+ practice, but would have the 5 of us spend half the class using Cert Master, or whatever the official thing is, huh? Before letting you play Halo against the networking class. It's so funny, my teacher, my guy, we didn't play Halo, like, in his class or anything. We took it mostly seriously, although we did watch Hackers 1996, like, with him. There was one day where he put up the projector and we did that. And we did, like, speed rebuilding competitions for school laptops, too. Like, we had to do maintenance of some kind on them. Yeah, we watched goofy stuff, but anyway, he did pull up Winderstat, the program that kind of like visualizes like what type of stuff your storage is being used for, and he pulled it up for like the shared invisible wall, for the shared student drive on like the school network, and showed us this big blob of pink that represented Halo custom map files. So like explain that like 70 to 80% of like the total shared network usage is all like Halo custom maps that like he doesn't get rid of because there was no shortage at the time of space, so it was just like whatever. But he was like amply aware of it, and it was really funny. Yeah, because you're probably familiar with Winderstat. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it just shows you like, you know, it pulls up like your whatever like directory you want to open up, and you can select a drive as the directory, and it will kind of give you a graphical representation of like everything like in like little blocks of colors. So you know, like text files are yellow and like image stuff is green, whatever. And yeah, the Halo custom map file extension was purple, and it was just the blob that ate everyone. It was so funny. It's kind of funny too, because at the time I was like, I'm sure... I just kind of figured that the network was so vast, right? Like the school is a big place. There's no way like our IT guy has a pulse or has his finger on the pulse of like everything that's going on with like the school resources, right? So when I was like before I took that class, so like I had like random stuff on my student drive too, and I just thought there's no way I'm ever gonna get like my stuff deleted or caught, because like, you know, why would he check my drive specifically, like my folder? It was like the same sort of sense of security that like being at the beach.
Hey, it's Racket.
If you're worried about shark attacks, I like to like swim near crowds of people because it's like if the shark wants to eat somebody, they might not pick me. Like it's a 1 in X chance now. And that's kind of how I treated computer security. That was the same sort of stance I took with network security. Alright. Did you give me a prize for killing all the wizards? Uh-oh, I think I... Oh no. Oh, phew. Okay. I thought I was gonna have to restart. Definitely save game after that. There we go. It's so crazy how, like, interacting with NPCs, like, the game state of interacting with an NPC just weirdly clashes with the rest of the game so often. Like, I almost just got sent into a wall for eternity because, like, Spyro couldn't reach the, like, spot that he wanted to be at to talk to the guy. And, earlier at Monkey Monastery, you saw I, like, froze the NPC with my ice breath before I got to the, like, range of interaction. So, like, Spyro was just stuck until the guy unfroze. I'm sure I missed a major thing, but let's call it for the Thieves' Den. Boom, 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 boom. What's this? Lenovo. Was it a ThinkSense? Think Center. With the weird British spelling. Think Center. Think System end of year sale up to 60% off Lenovo servers. What? This looks like a scam. Don't stress on your last minute gift. Why am I gonna buy something? Wow. Okay, let's see. Climate friendly. Okay, anyway. I should not browse. Oh, wait. I should not browse server hardware and play Spyro on stream at the same time. Don't half-ass two things, whole-ass one thing. Do we have enough Dragonflies to power the machine?
Hooray! You did it! My contraption is working! Step right in and it will transport you somewhere really cool. At least, I think it will.
Alright. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go to Dino Jungle. Oh my god, I'm going to Dino Jungle for the first time ever. Look, he's teleporting. Oh, what about this? This Lenovo Think Center is a fraction of the price of the stuff I was looking at. Of course, it doesn't physically house multiple drives. So I'd have to use, like, the extension that you were talking about. I mean, that makes sense. Oh, but it's got a lot of ports. It's got a lot of USB, and, that looks like a data port. Not a data port, the other one. The one with, the trapezoidal one, but not quite trapezoidal. Climate flood friendly. Lenovo ThinkCentre M700 Tiny Business Desktop PC, Intel Quad-Core i5 6500T, up to 3.1 GHz, 16 gig DDR4, 512 GB SSD. I mean, geez, 512 gigabytes, it's like not bad on its own. Just for $170 odd versus like,
the
let's say,
R1000 and the TRX 1000 have escaped from their
subscription to P-Cloud.
inescapable cages
Aha,
and are
Spyro.
running amok through the jungle. Please stop them before they destroy the rest of the science labs and all of our research.
They've escaped from their inescapable cages. Okay, what was the word they used earlier? SATA expansion card. They've escaped from their inescapable cages and are running amok in the jungle. Please destroy them.
No
Okay.
problem. But say, what's
No
a
problem.
R1000 something something?
Oh, well, to put it in simplified terms that even a dragon can understand, they're mechanically enhanced
Dragons are smart,
nanotech
dude.
propulsion-oriented riptox, which we've been working on here in our labs. Quite the state-of-the-art, I might add, but they're very edgy.
Very edgy?
Oh, really? And how exactly would I go about destroying these things?
Oh, really?
Well, we did find a flaw in the R1000 models when they were exposed to sub-zero temperatures. Perhaps that information will come in useful.
Well, we did find a flaw in the R1000 models when they are exposed to sub-zero temperatures.
No problem. I have just the right breath to chill them out.
Great!
I like his voice
On
in this
the other
game.
hand, the T-Rex 1000s are quite vulnerable to electricity. Yet we've not been able to get close enough to them to zap them with an electrical charge.
Why don't you make a lightning gun?
Ouch!
Oh, why don't you make a lightning gun? Look at these little rock guys. Can I deflect your rock? Look at you. That guy's frozen. Whoa. Well, this is interesting. You know, every day you get a chance to really examine one of these models because he's all frozen in place. Oh, this is kind of cute. He's caveman Riptaki. Oh my gosh, there must have been a lot of effort that went into this level. This is the final level of Spyro into the Dragonfly, folks. We're in the scary, like, let's really take it in. We've earned it. All of us, I mean. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh, he janked out. So I need to use electricity for the T-Rex 1000s. And I need to use Freezer for the R1000s. Maybe R is short for Raptor. Oh, what a magnificent place. Oh, this falls. Alright, I'm gonna get you. Gotcha. Oh, this is scary. That would have scared the hell out of me as a kid if I'd seen it. Oh, the geckos from Midnight Mountain, but they're chrome. As is everything in the future. Frankie, did you mean do it, like, go to the level? Or do it, like, buy the mini desktop and use it as a NAS? Again, I do want to do a few things with these. I want to run Docker containers with like Jellyfin and streaming shit and Calibre and AdGuard DNS if I can help it. Or Pi-hole, whichever one works best. Oh, tell me all about it. I am the stink bug, so there's not much I can do with mine. Oh my gosh, I have my phone kind of like out on the side and I can get like little Discord notifications. You posted that to the Bonbon Discord in like the same moment. Oh, that'll do. Bonbon and I were getting a bunch of, just creatures. Just some buggies in our apartment. And it's like largely been solved by closing the window. It's largely been solved by closing the window/door. But, there's like a screen door in front of the glass window. And I'm guessing the seal on the glass window isn't so great because, like, a disproportionately large amount of small critters were getting in with the glass door closed, but now that we've closed the outside screen as well, it's gotten better. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna press on and see if I can't get a another Midnight Mountain Gecko. Gotta collect all these gems myself. Well, good on you. I'm glad those stink bugs are no more. Hey, there's one.
Gems. Still fresh. 3 days.
Whoa.
They're following us. Hey, Spyro, I've been studying this temple and it's quite fascinating.
Oh yeah? How so?
Well, I believe that these strange drawings on the walls are a clue to something hidden away in this temple. But I can't quite decipher them yet.
Hidden away in this temple, okay. Oh hey, you were dead.
Yes, and from what I have been able to decipher, it seems that the gems on the statues inside react to heat. Perhaps you can figure out the rest, Spyro.
The statues inside react to heat. I don't see any inscriptions. Oh no, Sparks just came back to life for that one cutscene. There you go.
Ouch!
I hope that was how they were getting in at least. Awfully bold claim, like even including the P word in there if you don't know for sure. I like these Rip Dogs, honestly. And I like how like they spawn a rock and throw it at you, but like the rock that they're holding doesn't go away. It's just really kind of crappy. I bet it would have been hard to get that right. Statues react to heat. Hey. Purple. Green. It's one of these. Gotta do it in the right order. Green, yellow? Yellow. Red. Blue. Green. Okay, that one makes a sound effect, so I'm guessing that's correct. Okay, so let's be yellow, blue, and if not, I'll take a look at the walls. Yellow. Okay, yeah, that's not it. Alright, yellow over here. Green. Purple. Oh, that doesn't happen at all. Wait, it does? What an interesting room. This truly is fitting of a final level. Befitting a final level. Purple. Blue. Okay, maybe the answer is on these walls, but it still doesn't really tell me anything. Do I read from top to bottom, or... Uh-oh.
Ouch!
I'm dying. There you go.
Hey, it's Doompa.
I got Doompa. Super Doompa. Oh, I love sipping coffee. I love black coffee. What the hell is the answer here? Hey, the key! And, are you trapped? You're trapped. Blue? Okay, let's try following the order from the top.
Ouch!
Red. Blue. Red, blue. Yellow. Green. I'm gonna look this up. This doesn't... I don't feel bad about this. Yeah, it is an order to it. This is like the feedback. Red. I thought I tried this combo earlier. Red, green? Oh, okay, well then I'm happy to do it now that I see. Okay. And they're staying. Yeah, it was one of these puzzles. Just I didn't happen to get it right the first time. A few times. There we are. Yayifications! Did I get it?
Hey, it's Scarlet.
Scarlett Johansson. I hope that solved your stink bug problem. I truly, truly do. What an interesting little level. There's something about... It's very comfy. And the original Spyro games had this too. That, like, moment of silence when the music needs to loop again. And Sparks goes out and picks up a gem. And then just there's this, like, fade out into silence. And then the zippity, like, ding, ding. Yeah. Very... That particular moment and that moment is nostalgic. Get out of here. Obliviate. Why, Deco? It does exist. We must not let them get it. Yo, is this like breakable to anybody else? I'm gonna give it a shot.
Ouch!
Alright. Can I get help? Oh, I get a cool swing vines. Wouldn't be surprised if a lot of effort went into this level. Well, a lot of effort went to all the levels. It's a video game. Even if, like, it's not good in the end, a lot of effort went into it. It's like Beef Wellington. Finally, I get to save the Earth using deadly lasers instead of deadly slideshows. There we go. That's a health to full. Gotta go down there. Are stink bugs truly stinky? Do they stink if you don't try to squish them and stuff? Okay. But they're kind of weird and scary looking, right? Oh yeah. I guess any bug, like, if I saw a small lizard or like a spider or I don't know, a palmetto bug of some kind, like just in the silverfish, anything, it doesn't have to stink or do anything. I don't want it in my bedroom, so that makes total sense. They, my dad has a cabin in North Carolina that I visit sometimes, and the last time I was there, there were bugs. There were, like, stink bugs, like, on the ceiling, and they bugged me. Did I get all the gems? I did. Oh. You pissed them off. How does one offend a stink bug? Ah, like ants in the rain. Hello, Professor.
My calculations indicate that this
Oh, I
volcano
think
is
this
about
level
to
is
explode.
infamous.
Slide down to the bottom before it's too late, and don't worry about me. Save yourself.
Okay. This thing is about to explode. Damn, okay.
Slide down the volcano?
Yes, well you just told me I'm gonna die if I don't. It's kind of weird to have a yes or no after that one. Let's dig it. Though this game is like not up to the standard of quality that Spyro kind of like made, Stuart Copeland still worked on the soundtrack for this, so it's not surprising there are bangers. I don't lose, right? Yeah. Stuart Copeland was the oh no, drummer for The Who. That Stuart Copeland did the soundtrack for Spyro 1 through 3.
Slide down the
And this game before. This was his last time doing the music for a Spyro game. Uh-oh. Oh, it's one of those situations where you like do okay on your first run, you die to something at the end, and then you're never able to get like to that point again. You start to suck for like 5 runs. Anyway, I was saying it's no surprise that there are bangers in this game because I like this music. I do like this track. Okay, let's do this. There we go. Oh, this is still like the beginning. I didn't do particularly well the first time. Oh boy. We gotta skip the volcano before it's too late. Anyway, this isn't the challenge. I've seen videos and recordings of like another challenge that takes place in Dinosaur Jungle, and I just remembered it, seeing that mouse. There's another minigame in this level that people hate, and I'm not looking forward to it. It's one where you have to climb something instead of slide down. Yeesh. Goodness gracious me. Let's do it, we're here! We've escaped the volcano!
You made it just in time, Spyro. Here, I found a dragonfly on my way down.
Hey, it's Saji.
Saji.
It seems as if the volcano has stabilized. Wanna try sliding down it again?
You didn't have to do it in the first place. I knew he was gonna say something like that to explain away being able to redo the minigame. Oh, I was wrong. The volcano was not exploding. Oh, goodness gracious. Shoot, are we just gonna do Dinosaur Jungle tonight? I wanted to play Splatoon. I don't know, I might get off and then I don't know if Bonbon's gonna want to play Splatoon. Oh my goodness, 3 viewers. Okay, well no, we can't. We gotta keep this ball rolling. Shed this talk of Splatoon. People have spoken and they say they want 30 more minutes of Dino Jungle. Oh, I wonder what my Prima strategy guy would have had to say about. I'll get that on the way down. I missed it. Would have had to say about like the strategy for this challenge. They pass the gate to spawn these things. You want to try it in this order to best your chances. The timer is aggressive. Complete the challenge and release to Dragonfly.
Hey, it's Karen.
That's Red. What do I do about this expanse of lava? It reminds me of the Skelos Badlands. You just gotta climb back up here. I saw some like stuff going on down at the ground level, like the level I'm on right now, further down that bridge. So I'm wondering if it was stupid to do this first. I think I'm going to advance and then there's gonna be stuff that brings me down there anyway. This monster's back. Yeah. Oh, unstable platform. Ooh. Uh-oh. I'm dead. Oh, this is a trek. There is a lot of large open space in Dinosaur Jungle. So one thing I'm noticing different from other levels, although Monkey Monastery kind of had this going too, It's funny. I think this happens to me too whenever I'm like kind of putting together an idea for a game or something, or even just shooting anything that requires setting a scene for an actor to run around in, right? I always draw the area too big. Or Roblox, here we go. Like when I played Roblox as a kid and I like made custom maps, I made the map way too big in like the designing process. And like then I would actually start playing it and realize that there was way too much. Oh, I thought the more the merrier, but there's like way too much open ground to cover between interesting vistas or objectives. And like it just kind of sucks. So like initially I like the big open idea of like big open freedom spaces. I'm American, I'm predisposed to freedom, but... Interesting area. What did I... Is there a counter for the rock throwers? I guess. Did somebody tell me to kill all the rock throwing reptiles? Is that an objective? Am I like just now noticing that counter? Yeah. It's funny. Maybe...
Gosh darn it! Those blasted R1000s destroyed my lab and ran off with my equipment!
Hello?
Oh, hey Spyro. Say, I don't suppose you could help me get my equipment back, could you?
Bring him on.
Great! Thanks, Spyro. Well, you see all those R1000s out there?
Yeah.
Say, borrow
No,
my
I don't.
equipment. All I need you to do is to get it back for me. Simple.
Simple.
Oh, that's all
Alright.
you want me to do. And how exactly do you want me to do that? There's a lava pit out there.
Ah, yes. Well, it just so happens that...
We scientists here have needed to go onto the lava also. We therefore developed these devices you can use too.
There!
Okay.
Now all you have to do is pass through this gateway, and you will be able to walk onto the lava without being hurt.
Nice. Just like in 2. However, Spyro, the invulnerability you have to lava won't last very long. But you can come back and recharge.
Now it's time to go kick some Riptalk butt.
Alright. The R1000s are weak to ice, that one guy said. Oh, I like this little dancing shield. Oh my god, they turn into... They're kind of scary. They're very threatening aura to these guys. Oh, they chomp at you. They're funny. Oh. Oh, they drop things that I need to collect. Semi-transparent things that are hard to see. Don't make me die. Don't make me run over here and die trying to catch you. There you go. Oh god, don't pass the time while I'm catching you. Okay, cool. Let's go. The timer's... the clock's ticking. Oh, you have to like... Okay. I want to hear one of those things yell again. Oh, I bet there's one back here. Or... oh! Oh. Let's do that, and then I see this minigame portal. Oh, come back to it.
Oh.
Alright. Here are those particularly replaceable beakers I had to retrieve from these guys. They're really funny.
It seems as though there are still more pieces to collect.
What? I got all of them. Did I not? Oh, huh. Oh, I just killed him and then left. Oh my goodness gracious. There we go. Here you go, buddy. Alright.
Hey, it's Jason.
Jason! Alright. Now what do we have here? I bet it's a particularly imposing minigame. A particular deck rip of a minigame.
Welcome to the Tower of Scary and Ridiculous Height.
All right.
If you can climb to the top of the tower, you will prove yourself worthy of the tower's secret treasure. Why a tower exists in the middle of the jungle is a secret hidden away ages ago.
Oh boy. This looks formidable. Little fuzzy tarantulas. Good lord.
That's the spirit, Spyro. Watch out for falling rocks and blow dart traps.
Oh, there are blow
are
dart
some
traps?
mean-looking spiders up there too. Just avoid everything and get to the top.
I bet this is gonna be unbearable. Do I have a limited time? Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Perhaps this is the way. Oh, blow dart traps. Balls. Ah, blow dart traps. Ah.
That
Oh god, this might be one of those things that I wait and save for later. You never know. Can I walk to the left? Oh, no. Oh, yes, yes. Hey! That worked one time. Well. This guy's gone native. Bees. Okay, wait. So those ones don't affect me. What the hell? This looks hard. Can I don't... How would I get past these? Okay. Creepy crawlies. Little tarantulas marching to a war they don't understand. Ah! Oh, you're there to make sure I don't cheese anything. Oh no, you're there just to make things difficult. Okay, no, that won't work. That's not the way. Boy, oh boy. Here we go. Haha. I heard something. Oh. There we go. Woo! Spiders. Woo. Oh no, no, blow dart it. Well, that's not the way to go. So, I think blow dart trap indicates not the intended way. Goodness gracious. It's not so bad. Can I just fall off? I don't wanna jump like away. Okay. There you go. Oh. There you go. All ye spiders. Off ye. These halls. I remember you. You're the intended path. Oh no, you're not the intended path. Forgot. Oh great, now I'm back to the health I was before. Hark. Okay. I got sting traps trying to avoid these guys. So, yeah, and then this guy. Okay. This is where I tried to get crafty, and I got got. Alright. He's aggressive, but... Pizza. No! Oh, it's so close. Okay. I think I can get lucky. And evade him. Run, 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 run. I did it! I've conquered the tower of terrifying and ridiculous heights.
That was terrific, Spyro. I've
Yeah.
never seen anyone get up here before.
Really? Then how did you get up here?
Oh, that,
Oh,
you'll have to keep it a
elevator.
secret. But there's not really any treasure up here.
Oh my goodness.
I never actually thought that anyone could get to the top.
Oh my god, you were LARPing?
What? So I did all that for nothing?
Well, I guess I should give you something. It's not much, but I found this dragonfly hiding in my secret elevator. Here, you can have it.
The secret elevator. Thank you.
Hey, it's Warren.
It's Warren, the antagonist of Choo Choo Charlie.
I don't have any more dragonflies.
I know what fun is, and it's not that. This tower has been here for years, and it'll still be here when you decide to try again. I like some of the dialogue. I do. It's got character. Alright. I did it. Oh, these guys are back. Oh, I remember I ended up like this one time when I was little. Spyro just stuck in this pose. It's fine. Am I vulnerable to everything when I have this power? I'm the rat that makes all of the rules.
It's Spyro! That bad old thief over there stole something from me. Can you believe that? He stole a biomolecular hologram projector from me. And if you would kindly retrieve it, I will reward you graciously.
Okay. What's in here? Nothing? Nothing. Alright, where's that thief? Where's that scumbag? Can I say that? He's so weird in this game, he doesn't look good. This thief is the stuff of nightmares for like weird animations. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. I need that equipment he stole. Where'd he drop it? Did I get it? I guess I got it. Alright.
Hey, it's Bonky!
Bonky! Oh, hello, darling Bonbon. Sweet VTuber. This stream. Oh shoot, I forgot to get my invulnerability juice. I got distracted. The stream's going very well. I decided to do Dino Jungle, like, Thieves' Den ended quicker than I expected it to. I will have to go back to 100%, but I'm just wrapping up this level, and I'm going to be done. Well, like, I think this is the exit.
Spyro, you made it! Great job!
So after this, there's just, like, some cleanup. I think we have to go back to, like, 4 or 5 total levels and, like, just finish the tasks there before the Ripto fight.
It was no sweat.
And I'll do that next stream, and then we'll fight Ripto.
As a reward for your heroic efforts, and in the name of good science, please accept this as a reward.
Boop.
Hey, it's Wonky.
Alright.
We got wonky. Yep, there's the end of the level portal. I'm just going to, this should wrap around to the front, and I'm just gonna unlock the chest. Oh my goodness. 600 out of 600 gems. Kablamo! We did that. Alright, let's go get our... Let's go get our thing.
Ouch! Ouch!
Uh-oh.
Ouch!
Oh my goodness. They have a good range. The ship is going down. Let's get that final Dragonfly locked away in this chest. Well, this stream is going greater than anticipated, sweet VTuber, because the dinosaur jungle is, with this Dragonfly, complete.
Hey, it's Jean-Marc.
We got Jean-Marc. Level completed. Let's get the hell out of here. That was cute. That was about as all I wanted the dinosaur jungle to be. The R1000s were a neat enemy. The tower minigame wasn't as cruel to me as it's been to other people. It's a very cruel minigame though. The slide was fun. Every like challenge was done before it got too frustrating. Very happy with that. Well, alright, status report. "86 Dragonflies get." I just want to take a look at the portal because it should be activated now. I just want to get a good look at where the thing we're gonna be jumping into toward the end of the next stream. Gosh, this is a game that you can complete in just 3, not particularly long streams. Like 100% complete. Broken little game. Took about 10 hours long. It was originally going to be such a big experience, right? Like, it wasn't going to have 8 levels, it was going to have 20 to 30 some odd. Oh, look, there it is! The portal is active! I'm not sure if we met a Dragonfly threshold or it was just for completing each level once. The portal is active. We're going to save the game really quick. Next stream, just once again, we're going to clean up the remaining levels and collect all the gems. There is one loose gem here in this hub world that we haven't gotten. Then Crop Circle Country, we're still short a few gems. Luau Island still has some. Cloud9 is, we're just missing something. I forgot what that is. But the Monkey Monastery and Honey Marsh are done. And Thieves' Den, we're also missing, like, a thing. We're 96% complete. So yeah, we'll be visiting Thieves' Den, Cloud9, Luau Island, and Crop Circle Country. I think I just teleported to somewhere by accident. I meant to look for the gem, but let's call it there. Let's call it. Oh my god, you're playing Buckcraft without me. Alright. Frankie, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you had a nice time. Oh, what do you have to say,
Howdy,
Farmadillo?
Spyro. Space Rip talks.
It's the cheese.
Don't worry,
You will.
Alright.
Golly, thanks. You just need to go round back and unlock the big red barn and rescue them
I'm gonna capture that. There you go. Alright. Thank you very much for tuning in. Frankie, you have a wonderful night. Sweet VTuber, I'll see you soon, but have a wonderful night. And if the viewer count is off and there's someone out there watching, and to those of you tuning in from home, looking at this VOD from the future, you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, and good night. Goodbye.